Yo, let's get into it because Drake is out here proving once again that his ego is his own worst enemy. And it's backfiring so bad right now that Kendrick Lamar's crown as the king of rap is basically cemented. What we've seen over the past 48 hours is a meltdown of epic proportions. Drake's arrogance has officially tanked him, and Kendrick's just sitting there, unbothered, on top of the game. This isn't just a stumble, this is Drake digging his own grave while Kendrick's laughing all the way to the throne. Before we unpack how Drake's ego trip turned into a total disaster, hit that like button and subscribe real quick. Look, the Drake stans are already mad at me. They don't want this truth out there, so show some love, smash that like, and subscribe. It helps me out a ton and makes sure we can keep breaking down this wild downfall. Alright, here's the deal. Drake's been riding this wave of thinking he's untouchable for years, but over the last 2 days, that ego's crashed harder than his latest album streams. Kendrick Lamar's GNX Deluxe teaser dropped Monday, and it's already outpacing everything Drake's touched lately. Meanwhile, Drake's out here liking X posts and dropping hints like he's some victim of a grand conspiracy. Spoiler alert, he's not. His ego's the only thing burying him, and we've got proof piling up from articles everywhere. Let's start with what went down. Billboard dropped an article yesterday, February 18th, 2025, titled Drake's SSS 4U Flops While Kendrick's GNX Deluxe Teaser Soars. They broke down the numbers. Drake's collab with Party Next Door opened with 40% less streams than For All the Dogs, and it's dropping daily. Kendrick's teaser? Already at 10 million streams in 24 hours. Drake thought he could coast on his name, but the people said nah, and the data's backing it up. See, this is where Drake's ego trip kicks. Instead of looking at those numbers and thinking, maybe I need to step my game up, he's out here blaming everyone else. Complex ran a piece today, February 19th, 2025, called Drake's Cryptic Posts Spark Industry Conspiracy Theories. They caught him liking X posts, saying Kendrick's label rigged the charts. Bro, you had every playlist, every homepage feature. Your ego just thought that'd be enough. Kendrick's proving it takes more than clout to win, and Drake can't handle it. And let's talk about Kendrick for a sec, because this man's untouchable right now. That GNX Deluxe teaser isn't just a flex, it's a statement. Rolling Stone had an article yesterday, Kendrick Lamar's GNX era redefines rap's future, saying his Super Bowl momentum and 100 million monthly listeners, highest ever for a rapper, show he's not just winning, he's changing the game. Drake's ego thought he could compete with that by dropping mid with Party Next Door. How's that working out? Spoiler, it's not. Here's the proof Drake's ego's backfiring, he's losing the culture. X is buzzing with hashtag DrakeFlop trending since Monday, while hashtag Kendrick GNX is still climbing. XXL posted today, Drake's fan base turns as Kendrick dominates, pointing out how even his diehards are switching teams. Why? Because Kendrick's delivering heat, GNX, not like us. Now this teaser, while Drake's out here with throwaways nobody asked for, his ego said, I'm Drake, they'll eat it up. Nope, they didn't. And it gets worse. Remember how he doubled down after losing to Kendrick with Family Matters? Same vibe now. Instead of regrouping, he's whining. Pitchfork dropped a piece yesterday. Drake's blame game is the industry really against him, and they tore it apart. They showed how SSS 4U got major playlisting, Spotify's Rap Caviar, Apple's R&B Now, all of it. Compare that to Vulture's One, which got yanked from platforms and still outstreamed Drake. His ego's screaming sabotage, but the proof says he just flopped fair and square. Kendrick's the real king here, because he doesn't need excuses. That Rolling Stone article said GNX has still got 3 tracks in the Spotify top 10, months after release, while Drake's lucky if one song cracks the top 50. Drake's ego thought he could drop anything and stay on top, but Kendrick's outworking him, outcreating him, and outlasting him. The proof's in the pudding, or in this case, the charts, the streams, and the culture. Let's break down how this ego trip's backfired step by step. 1. Drake overestimated his pull. He thought teaming with Party Next Door would save him, but Billboard's numbers show it's his worst collab debut ever. 2. He underestimated Kendrick. That Complex piece noted how GNX's teaser announcement drowned out his release buzz in under an hour. 3. He's alienating his base. XXL said fans are tired of his everyone's against me act. They want music, not tantrums. And here's the kicker. Drake had time to see this coming. Kendrick's been on fire since the Super Bowl. Rolling Stone called it hip-hop's defining moment of 2025. Drake could have brought his A game, but his ego said, nah, I'll just toss out some leftovers. Now he's shocked nobody cares. Kendrick's proving you've got to earn the crown, not just wear it, and Drake's ego can't process that lesson. Over the past 2 days, this backfire's gone viral. X posts are clowning him. Someone wrote, "Drake's ego's so big he thinks Kendrick hacked his streams." Academics is out here pushing his narrative, but the articles aren't buying it. Pitchfork straight up said, "Drake's not suppressed, he's just not resonating." That's the proof. The industry gave him the shot, the fans didn't take it, and Kendrick's running laps around him. Kendrick's the king because he's undeniable. Billboard reported today that his GNX deluxe snippets already sparked tour rumors, sold-out dates before they're even announced. Drake's ego thought he could match that with a party feature and some IG stories. Bro, you're not even in the same league. The proof's everywhere. Articles, streams, trends, Kendrick's winning, and Drake's ego's the only thing keeping him from seeing it. And the fans? They're done. XXL quoted X post saying Drake's excuses are louder than his music. His ego's turned him into a meme while Kendrick's out here breaking records. That 100 million listener mark from Rolling Stone? Untouchable. Drake's at, what, 45 million this month? His ego's writing checks his career can't cash, and it's showing. Let's talk real proof of this backfire sales. Billboard's article said SSS4U is projected to sell under 100K first week, his lowest ever. GNX, still moving units like it's new. Drake's ego thought hype would carry him, but Kendrick's proving substance beats clout every time. That's why he's the king. He doesn't need to cry foul, he just drops fire and lets it speak. And Drake's still out here digging the hole deeper. Yesterday's X activity, liking posts about industry plants, got called out by Complex as desperate. Kendrick's chilling, dropping teasers, while Drake's ego's got him scrambling for scapegoats. The proof's in the response. Nobody's buying his story, but everyone's streaming Kendrick. That's the crown right there. This is bigger than a beef now, it's a reckoning. Drake's ego thought he could coast forever, but Kendrick's shown up with GNX, not like us. And now this deluxe heat to prove rap's moved on. Rolling Stone said it best. Kendrick's rewriting the rules. Drake's just rewriting excuses. The articles, the numbers, the streets, all the proof points to one king, and it ain't Aubrey. So how's this backfired? Drake's lost the plot, the fans, and the throne. Kendrick's got the culture on lock. Billboard said his Super Bowl impact's still rippling, pushing hip-hop to new heights. Drake's ego? It's pushed him to new lows. He could have fought back with music, but he chose whining, and the proof's in every headline calling him out. Get ready, because this ain't over. Drake's ego's gonna keep him ranting, more X-likes, more academic spins, but the truth's... Pitchfork predicted today, Drake's next move will flop harder if he doesn't pivot. Kendrick's already won, and the articles prove it daily. His crown's not up for grabs, Drake's just too blind to see it. Look at the landscape. Kendrick's at 100 million listeners, GNX is still charting, and Drake's begging for relevance. Complex said it. Drake's ego's his Achilles heel. Kendrick's the king because he's earned it. Proofs in every stream, every article, every trend. Drake's backfire is complete, and the throne's taken. So, what do you think? Did Drake's ego seal his fate, or has he still got a shot? Drop your take below, I'm dying to hear it. And if you're still here, smash that like and subscribe. It's more crucial than ever to keep up with this drama. Drake's next flop's coming, and I've got a video on it. Check the suggested link. Kendrick's the king, Drake's the joker, and the proof's everywhere. Let me know what you think. Peace out.